There it goes. We're on. So, how are you doing? I'm talking to you, ma'am.
I broke my thumbnail off in the most horrific ways.
Just now,
Yeah, just now. While you
I got,
left me.
I got nothing.
Oh,
Okay.
excuse me.
Wow.
I burped.
It's that fizzy drink.
It is that fizzy drink. Oh my God, I'm so little on screen. It is terrible.
Why do you want to be big?
I don't.
No, I mean, I can make you bigger if you want to be
No,
bigger,
no,
but
no,
why?
no, no, no,
Oh,
no,
no,
it,
no, no,
no,
no,
no,
no.
no, 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 no.
You can
It
be
just looks like a
bigger.
green blob. No, no. Hold on. We have a delay. We have a delay. No. Hi, Rebrand. No,
Where's
put
she
me
at?
back. Put me back. She's in chat. I
No,
see her on the TV.
no,
Yes, you can
no.
put me back. Well, yeah, but yeah, thank you.
Rebrand, you're number one.
She is
Did you want to?
number one.
Did you want to come up? You'll have a link if you wanted to. I went
You
to the
have a link.
restroom if you tried in to come in when I wasn't here, maybe, but I don't know. So anyway, let's see. It's been a while. It's been a long, long while, and I haven't been on here. And now everybody's out starting the cars and doing things right now. As soon as I click live, like it was silent, and now I am like, what is this noise coming from? I thankfully I have this microphone that's really nice, and I hope it's like covering some of that, like doing that you
Yes,
know
the noise cancellation. It is. We
noise
can't hear it.
cancellation. Yes, that's what I was looking for. But it's very distracting having all this noise going on right now that everything just started to pop up, like all happened at once.
I can imagine.
So I have been, well, do you want to work backwards or forwards? So this week I was going to go live. Like
Go
I was like,
backwards. Yeah.
I see. It's got a little glare on it, but so I was gonna go live because some people's have been in my ears like, let's go live, let's go live, let's do it live. We need it live. Hi Amanda, it's good to see you. Um, so we were gonna do. I was gonna do me. Sorry, not we. This is a we project, but I was gonna do a live on. Was it Wednesday?
Yes, Wednesday.
Okay, so Wednesday. No, was it?
Yes, it was Wednesday.
It wasn't Tuesday.
Oh my God.
Somewhere in there, I lost a day. This is how we're gonna get to where we are today. So
Oh, it could have been Tuesday.
I think it was Tuesday and Wednesday.
Yeah, it probably was.
No, I'm not sure. Anyway, and so it's on my community tab. There we go. Um, I did post it like I was gonna go live yesterday, whatever day that was, and
Yes, it was
um.
earlier this week.
Okay, so anyway, I wake up and my internet's off, and I was like, okay, it'll be back on. They work on this stuff. It'll be back on, and then so we kept getting these updates, and it was like this many hours, that many hours. It just went into the night, went overnight. So it was 2 days ago that I did this. So I don't even know what day that was. It's not telling me. That didn't help any.
Wednesday.
It just made
Wednesday.
it worse, honestly. Okay, so anyway, whatever day that was, I was gonna go live, and I had no internet. And
Yeah.
then, um, so the next day I was like, okay, it's cool. I can do it the next day. That was on the 26th because I have the message says the 26th. So that was Tuesday. So on Tuesday it went out. Wednesday it was supposed, I should have had it on Tuesday. It didn't come on. So Wednesday I'm like, they keep delaying it, delaying it, delaying it. And so that I was frustrated. I'm not gonna lie. So I was like frustrated that I see you. I was frustrated that it wasn't on there. And then I don't know what happened between Wednesday and today, but yesterday for some reason I thought it was Friday.
You did.
Yeah. So and I texted him and I was like, do you have to work on Monday? Labor Day. So do you have to work on Monday? He said, no, and not tomorrow either, or not tomorrow. I don't know how he worded it, but anyway, I don't know what my brain was thinking. And I was like, what? He has to work on Saturday? I hate when that happens. No, I was like, this is a whole thing. This happened. And I'm like, I psyched myself out. I messed my whole brain up. Like
Yeah.
I did this to where I thought it was Thursday. I thought he had to work on Friday. I'm sorry. That I had to work on Saturday. I thought he had to work on Labor Day. I read the text all wrong. I was just like frustrated. He comes in and he's like, "No, I'm off today. I'm on vacation now until Tuesday, you know." And I was like, "But and then he goes, it's only Thursday." And I was like, at nighttime. And I was like, "No, it's Friday." It just blew my whole week. I didn't know what I
Poor
was
thing.
doing. I didn't know where I was. That internet, losing internet for 2 days and like
Just
totally
messed you
disconnected.
up.
Well, because it wasn't just disconnected from like normal internet things, because I had a a vacation of no internet, but I couldn't talk to you because we have to do it over the
Yes,
internet
we
where
do.
you're at. And so it was like there was this full disconnect for 2 days of like
No.
human
No
contact. I
human.
don't
I
know.
know. I know. I hated it.
I
Anne's
mean, it
here.
was nice. Don't
She's
give I mean,
cooking.
who's cooking?
Anne, she's here.
Anne's cooking.
Anne's
And I
cooking.
thought you had a live tonight.
Oh, Anne, you have a live tonight?
I did. I thought she had her
Day
big
one?
members. Day one. That I can't think of what they're called. The top members.
Did you have a book to read during the withdrawals from
See
the
how
internet?
you are? See how you are? Why don't you come up and throw that in my face? Why don't you? Yes, I have a
No,
whole bookshelf.
Rebrand asked that, not me. I'm reading.
I know. I know who's telling me that shit.
Oh, okay, good. Yeah, you invited her to come up here.
I did.
Rethink your giving out the links.
It was earlier this week. Okay, I just want to make sure I didn't miss anything. We got oh, I'm not on top. I'm on top, not all. Sorry, you guys. I'm trying.
Okay,
I'm trying. I'm
you
trying.
can see everything though, right? Because I can't.
I think
Okay,
so.
good. All right, good.
You are. You're always looking out for me. But I do have books. Do I choose to read them? Not so much. I used to. Okay, there was this. It was a time in my life that I thirsted for knowledge. Like I craved it. I needed it. I couldn't survive without it. Like it was a whole thing. And that's
Why?
when huh?
Wow.
I know. And I like immersed myself in different subjects and did all this stuff. Uh-oh. What's your PSA? You're going to have to do your own PSAs, okay? Anyway, so
You're so cold.
she has a voice. I know she does. She can talk.
And
So
she has a channel making sauerkraut. So yeah, there's that.
yeah. And so what see what you did to me, my PSA. Lost train of thought.
No, when you were thirsting for knowledge,
Oh
there was
yeah,
a
yeah.
time in your life when you were
I had
thirsting.
I had novels, I had fiction, nonfiction, any textbook I could get my hands on. I went to school and got 2 degrees and this and that, and now I don't want nothing to do with any of the
Books,
learning
the
process.
knowledge. Well,
I think I got my feel. You know, I was hungry and thirsty and hungry and thirsty and hungry and thirsty, and I got it all, and I don't want it anymore.
funny. That's funny.
It'll change again, I'm sure.
Oh. Okay. Sorry, that's curls.
So Anne said for you to take the Bulls blanket down and put up a Sixers. That's a Chicago Bears.
Chicago
Cubs. The
Cubs.
C. Yeah, Cubs. Yeah. Reading comics only counts under. I didn't read any comics. I read your emails. There you go. Rebrand's old school. It's emails.
I like it.
Step into the 21st century, and I don't blame you after yesterday, but go ahead. You can join us.
So Lolo is where Curls was on her cruise, where they stopped for 5 days.
Yeah.
So the pictures I was showing you, she's lunching. She's like lunch with a view.
And it's the same one
and everything. Yes.
Same one Curls had. Nice.
Same place she was at. Yep. Mm. I'm sorry. Yeah, so that's my annoying text tone. Cron, did you pay attention to me?
They're all annoying.
I know.
I've heard them.
I know. I can't help myself. It is actually raining right now. It's raining. It's a free car wash. Yeah. It's a free car wash.
Yeah, well, it's that bad stuff for your car, though.
Well, it's not acid rain like it was back in the 80s,
What was
the
that?
70s. What?
Nothing.
Acid rain?
No, the little shimmy you just did when I looked down at the monitor.
I was like, free car wash, free car wash. Mother Nature's car wash.
So that was, jeez. I'm trying to turn a fan on without having if it cancels or not. It's fucking cold here. 40s at night. I would love it. Wrap me up in a blanket and
Yes.
tuck me in.
Yep. That's what.
No, you hate the cold. Stop.
No,
lying.
I'm saying for you. Okay.
So you do not like the cold.
Okay. Let me just respond real quick.
No.
Okay.
Bye. I can turn you off.
No.
I'm gonna yeet her. She keeps it up. What do you think? I'm joking. I wouldn't do that. Maybe, sort of, kind of. I wouldn't tell you if I was going to. That's a bigger deal. Where'd Amanda go? Amanda, did you leave us?
Is she there?
No, I'm having it rebrand. Said yeet away, Merle.
Merle.
Merle, you don't know Merle in my world, so don't call me Merle.
Okay.
You know who Merle is in my world?
No, who?
Turkey man's wife, Turkey boy's wife.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's her name?
What is her name? Melinda. And
yes.
call her Merle.
Oh, that's so sad.
Well,
that
is the only Merle I know.
That's so sad.
Yeah.
Well, wasn't there Merle Haggard? He was a singer. Merle Haggard.
Yes, there is, but that's a man,
right? Okay, Merle Haggard. Yes.
You know how I feel about that masculinity right now. Okay, we're working backwards, right? I forgot all about my story time.
Yes.
So what happened last week? Last week. What's because was Monday. Oh shit! I'm gonna have to get my calendar out. I'm like, I lost days. I'm telling you.
Get that calendar.
So this week I went for repairs.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, not this Monday, the first Monday, the Monday before that. So the 18th of August. I have it on my calendar. So y'all know I went and got my little brain treatments, and things have changed in my life, and things are going okay, and I'm feeling myself in this world, and all's good, and we're trying to like do different, live different, be different, feel different, all the things. So I got the smart idea. Well, no, I didn't it wasn't an overnight thing. I want to be clear. So like when I was going to the treatments of 5 weeks of treatment, so while I was doing that, I kept passing this hair salon.
Oh, we're going there.
And I through 5 weeks of treatment, so I was like, I really need a haircut. I want to cut my hair. But I didn't want to be like impulsive or good. So I waited till the treatments were over, and I, living life and things. And I still want to cut my hair. It wasn't just like one of those weird moments, like.
Yeah, you've been talking
breakup haircut or something. It wasn't kind of like that. It was just or like a divorce haircut, or it was. I really thought this out, and I'm gonna get a haircut. So dumb me goes and gets a haircut. Oh, you don't want me to tell the story? See, she didn't want to hear. Shy didn't want me to tell the story. You don't want me to tell the story. How are we gonna hide this story? Somebody tell me how we're gonna live out this life without telling the story.
Tell us.
No, y'all tell me how I'm gonna cover this. Like
you can't, and don't turn on the camera.
No, I'm not turning on the camera. I'm gonna be a bubble for a while longer because that's just a thing. So anyway, so I go in there, and I had 20 from the back of my crown, like from the not the top, like the tip top, but like the back where your back of your hair starts. I had 25 inches of hair. You got a plan? Okay, I'm gonna trust the plan. I had 25 inches of hair from the crown, and then like not the base, not the top of my neck where the hair started, but from like the shoulder, bottom of the shoulder, it was 16 inches below that, you know.
Yeah.
So it was down between my bra strap and my pants, you know, pretty closer to my pants, but in that general area of the very lower bag. And so I thought, there's nothing they can do that if it's not what I like, that I can't go get it corrected and have hair left, right? You know, stop at your
Yeah.
millimeters. You tell me. She's so you pushing me. You pushing me. First mistake. What, that I had hair? That was the first mistake. And I was thinking I had enough hair to have hair left when something was done. So
It was like so
the cut
long.
starts. Huh?
Your hair's so long and thick and luscious, and I envied every strand on your head.
It's still quite thick and luscious. It's not luscious. Bodacious. Anyway, so she goes to cutting. And I'm like, oh, here, kicker. Let's go back. Okay, 1 second. You know how people go in and they look at like the books on the table and they say, "Oh, I want to look like Jennifer Aniston," or I don't know who's
Yes.
popular right now, or
All
whatever.
the
But
beauty books or the Us Weekly or the
yeah, taking a picture of a
yes,
star from
all
a
the
magazine
celebrities.
or a
Mhm.
celebrity. And no, I carried in a picture of me, myself, and I from a few years back, not too far back, since I've been here with him. You know, so it's not
Before
that.
we did the apps, before we did the wolf cuts.
Yeah, it was a while back, but it wasn't
Yes.
that far back. When I didn't take
It
in like a
wasn't. You
teenage
still
picture.
looked like you and everything. It was
Yeah.
I love the picture. It was a good picture.
So I was like, okay, here's what my hair does. This is what I want to look like. This is what I'm thinking. This is it right here. I got none of that. You picked Snoopy. No, I picked me. No Snoopies around here. So then she kept cutting, and then she gets out the thin end shears, and those are the death of my hair. They do not work for my hair. Oh, I wanted layers too, like, you know, long layers.
Yes.
So she gets out these thin end shears and goes, and I was like, oh no. And by then she's like, well, no, it didn't do it, because I'm like, no, it's gonna do this to my hair and it's gonna do that. And she's like, no, it didn't do that. And then it did something. So then another lady's like, can I do something? And I was like, okay, because by then I know something's going really, really wrong. Really wrong. And she proceeds to do what's that cut I try to describe to you with the wrapping paper? Do you know what? I don't do hair. So hey, Eldon, it's good to see you. Thank you. I need a good hat. no Floby here.
Rebrand with the Floby. I want a Floby.
So she gets out her shears, and she's doing like, I liken it to when you lay wrapping paper on the table and you do that with the scissors, you know, that like that, and you cut the wrapping paper. It's kind of like that, like but except for, you know, when you mess up and you hit the and you rip the wrapping paper and you're like, oh crap, and it goes
yes,
like, it's not that
it all bunches up.
Well, all of a sudden I start hearing that and I'm like, what in the okay, I'm done, and I'm done, and I leave. I leave. I left. And I thought, no, something's, explain this to me, something. So I went back again this Monday to just explain to me what's going on here. And they admit they cut my hair wrong. They gave me products. They gave me hair vitamins. They did all kinds of stuff.
There was no way out of it.
Oh, my friends were like, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. Until I started like really like, no, you got to.
Here's what she did is she picked this up and she said, okay, do you see? You see how mine is? Well, hers was more like this, like this. There's nothing even anywhere matching in her head.
And so in the back is worse than the front.
Yes. Yep.
The back feels, I know there's 4 inches of hair there because I measured it. 4 inches, like off the back of my head, straight out 4 inches.
Yeah.
What, I don't want to be rude, but what is the religion I tried to explain to you? Like the head shaved and then you have the long tendrils in the front?
The Hasidic Jews.
Hasidic Jews. Okay.
They have
That,
they wear their bowlers hats and they just have curls
I
and
feel like that's the only
hair.
hairstyle I can work with right now.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a little more there than that. I'd almost take a Kate Gosselin right now. You know, I'd like to be a true Karen at this situation.
No, we don't want that. No.
But I'm doing the hair. What they give me, it has AHA and some vitamin.
You have good products for your hair and for the scalp.
Omega 9s. I don't know. They gave me
Yeah.
all these products that are supposed to help grow my hair out because they said at this point the only thing I can do is with this short part that they got. Wait till that reaches down to my chin or shoulders and then try to work with it from there. That's the only hope at this point.
Well, people were offering to chop it and go.
Oh yeah, I could go a lot shorter. No, I
Yeah.
could.
Yeah, no, you can't. No, I don't allow
Prince
that.
Valiant. Y'all don't
Prince
know how
Valiant.
thick I mean, I mean, you
I
can't feel it,
do.
but my hair is so thick that like it has
It has its own zip
volume.
code. It was so thick. Oh my
Volume.
God.
There's lots of volume to what's going on.
Put it this way, it would take B if she said, okay, I need to dry my hair. I couldn't call it for 3 hours
Definitely.
at least, because for each section, that's how thick it was. And just to get through the thickness
Mhm.
where I'm like, call you in 5. And
Oh,
call her
you
in
call
3
me in
because
a
I'm bald.
minute and a half.
Yes,
I'm
because I don't
sorry.
have hair. But her hair is so thick and luscious and natural, like natural blonde. I would die for that hair.
Well,
Then
it's
I
on the
couldn't show
floor
it off.
somewhere, a trash can somewhere. And that's okay. Here's the worst part to me.
They could have given it to Locks for.
Yeah, they didn't cut it in a
Oh.
way they cut it in like chunks and bits and pieces
Yeah.
to where it wasn't usable for, I mean, it was just trash, so
Yeah, that was a waste too, yes. Rebrand makes everything
yeah,
better.
it's really, really shy right now.
Come out.
Really shy.
Come out. Come out. We want to see you. We miss you.
Mm-mm-mm.
Oh my God, remember that Barbie grown-up skipper where you do this with her arm? Oh no, that was her boobs. Never mind. I was thinking about the one with the hair that the hair would come down.
Oh, wait. There was a ponytail you could pull out the middle.
Yes. Hi, T-Dam.
Hi, T-Dam. It's good to see you. I would love to get together with some of y'all to do a Patty stream at some point. That needs to happen, like a scheduled one, so people know that that's what it's about. Because this is just a chit chat of stupid stuff, but we need to have a Patty get together because I'm about lost with her. I'm not lost. I'm pissed at her.
Yes. Yes, Eldon, she paid for it.
What did I do?
Paid for your haircut. She still had to pay for the haircut, but she's not paying to have it fixed.
No, I'm not paying to have it fixed or any of these products. They give me a lot of product for nothing because of it.
Yeah.
So that was, I mean, I would rather not have the product and have it all reversed, so it is what it is, but.
Read your notes.
Patty loves you too. You made 2 lists. See, I can't make but I have found the screenshots. I'm sorry, y'all. I know you don't know exactly what I'm talking about.
That's what I want.
I found the screenshots where she said I was stalking her and I wanted to wear her skin. And so I made not a list, but I got my own community post. This was a while back, of course. But
don't forget the songs. how she went banana cream pie because we couldn't understand.
That's when she did that. That's when she did that.
Yeah. Couldn't
Mhm.
understand what she's saying. Nope. You could tell she had it out for you because I insulted her too, and she didn't do nothing to me. She
No,
just went right for you.
she went to my I know what happened is she went to my channel and saw my my playlist, those videos,
Uh-huh.
and she come unglued. And then I had an opening from no, you can have her. She's all yours. No, thank you. She I did an unboxing for Skylar sent I bought shirts off of her
Yes.
bid war, and I did
Yep.
the unboxing of the shirts and showed them. I mean, I paid for them. I bought them. They were mine, but I got them from her, and I just did an unboxing so you could see what she had. You know what I got.
They were
And
nice.
yeah, Patty said I was trying to get into her family, and I don't know, it was crazy. I was like, this woman don't know. And I'm the least of like the people who are in that. There are people who are trying to get attention from Ryan and trying to it's part of it. But I'm
Trying
not there. I'm
to get
just
into
doing
the
my thing
family
and
by
she don't like
buying
it.
t-shirts from Skylar. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
She's a nutter.
Oh, I think she's just mad because I like Gail,
Gail's nice.
I picked a side. I picked the side of the family.
Yeah, now it's all, I don't know. She's got to be slipping Ryan something to make him think weird now.
Well, okay, this is the same to me. This wasn't about Ryan, but we can talk about it.
I know. I'm
No,
sorry.
no.
I'm
So
derailing. I'm
this
sorry.
is the same to me. He is the same person now that he
Yeah.
was then, in my opinion.
Mhm.
And somehow, as long as she's still on the payroll, it's okay. But when she's getting cut off, it's not okay.
Yeah. She's not a good person, though.
No. And then like she showed, was it yesterday? Today's Friday, right? Remember my days are off.
Okay. Today's Friday.
She put up a short on Thursday of her driving. It's obviously a vehicle that she didn't own because remember all the I have a flat tire and this don't work and that don't work and all the boohoo crying about her vehicle and how she didn't have gas and food and this and that and the other while she was away from Ryan. Now all of a sudden she's in a nice big truck and filming the interior of it so we can all see that she's in a good ride. And it's like, you think we're stupid? We know whose that is or where it came from.
I have some hypotheses. It's probably not the good time to put it out, but I have hypotheses.
We need to we'll do a stream.
Yes.
We'll just do a talk about this crap. Well,
yes.
yeah, we're talking about Petty Patty and, well, they're calling him Crying Ryan, but we'll just call him Ryan, okay?
No, we're not going to make fun of him, I think.
No, there's something going on, but it's the same. Nothing's changed. Nothing has changed.
Yeah.
Bye, Eldon. I'm so glad you stopped by.
Yes, thank you.
Rebrand, you better keep that crown. Don't be slipping. Don't be slipping now.
It's my poor butchered friend. My poor butchered friend.
Well,
as soon as it grows out, you'll go live and show your face. I have no doubt it's going to grow out to look really fucking awesome, though. That I'm pretty sure of.
what?
Once they even it out.
You think so?
Once the layers, you have layers, not shelves, and once you can pick up your hair and it's even across, yes, I have faith it'll be a good cut then.
Nah.
Yes. So I'm sure it will be. I'm sure it will be. I have the faith. I have the faith.
Uh-oh, Curls is coming for it. She's looking for it.
Well, there's shelves. It's a blunt cut when it's like blunt here, blunt here, blunt here. It's called shelves. Putting shelves in your hair. No, Rebrand says you call them shelves. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I wasn't reading. I was doing something.
Oh.
I sent her a link and then some reason it didn't update the last email you sent back to me. So I see it now, but, so I sent her something on top of it that didn't make any sense because we were off. I tell you.
oh, okay.
Cliffs. Yes, I have cliffs. I'll go with that.
Well, you
Falling cliffs.
so it made you want to jump off one. Yeah.
I didn't cry. I didn't get upset. See, the brain treatments are working.
Yes.
I didn't cry, I didn't get upset. I didn't want to jump off a cliff for real. Like, it was kind of devastating, but I did not cry until the following Monday
Yes.
when they were like, there's nothing we can do with this. That's the most devastating thing to hear.
Well, I think the one woman being honest. I mean, the guy who's like, "Oh yeah, we can go and do this, this, that," and then she's like, "No, no,
Don't touch it.
yeah,
It's just going to
exactly."
get
So the
worse.
woman who was honest with you,
Yeah.
that was.
What are you doing?
Oh, I thought I saw something. I don't have
Do
my
you need,
glasses on.
do you need glasses?
I do. I need to get new glasses.
Okay.
Anyway, yeah, it's so I'm glad that she chimed in and she was honest. Because yeah, I don't want to have to bail you out of jail.
You and Shy did both. I'm gonna be honest with you. I did everything I could to be normal about it.
I did
that.
until I couldn't. I did until I couldn't.
Yeah, she tried. You both tried very hard. Like, they were the only
She
two
called me
that.
on FaceTime and said, "Really, look, really, really." I'm so
Oh,
sorry, I won't say anything.
So I took pictures, but then for Shy, she was like she kept placating the situation. I was kind of getting frustrated. I still did good though, I think. I think I still did good. So I took the phone into the bathroom. I put my tripod up. I put her on the tripod. I got her in line with the FaceTime, and I was like, "Look at this, and look at this, and here, look. Do you see this?" And she started.
Everywhere.
I thought you were gonna cry.
I wanted to because I felt it at that moment. Like you were seeing it, then I know. Like you weren't expressive enough.
Well, because
It's hard to put in words.
Yeah, but I'm also that I don't want to say I'm different because I don't think I was bad before. So I'm not trying to say like I'm different now because I didn't have to change. Like,
Yeah.
if things needed changed, it wasn't me, but I took care of myself. But anyway,
Yeah. They scalped
thank you,
you.
girls. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She
I
does have gorgeous hair.
had to start letting people in on the like. And here's the thing. I'll be honest with you. Like, so when I got my haircut on the 18th. I was a couple things happened in between that kind of set that day off a little bit differently in timeline, but I was prepared to come home and turn the thing on live and do a live
Yes.
with my camera on, like, hey, look at my new haircut.
Yes. Yes, you were. Yes, you were.
Like,
Yeah.
no, we're not doing that.
Yeah, that sucks when you have that expectation that you're going to be able to do it. Like, damn, it's going to look good. I'm going to look snatched. I'm in like, no camera for 3 months. No camera for 2 months.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I mean, it's hair. It'll grow back. There's people who have alopecia, who have thinning hair, who have
Bald spots in the
cancer
back of their head.
treatments. And so I have nothing in real life to complain about, but
no, I would still complain. No, that's
I'm
bullshit.
still
That sounds
complaining.
good. It sounds good. That's Bolshevik. That's straight Bolshevik. It sounds good in therapy. I used to try to live my life that way. It's like, oh God, I don't want to complain about my back. I'm in pain all the time. I'm in pain all the time when when I compare myself to Nick, it's like, I don't want to do that. No, I am in pain. Like that. I'm not going to let it down.
She said no, Snatch will get action with that. Sorry. I want to say though, my
Be
husband,
safe, Curls. Be safe, hon.
bye, Curls. Okay, you already said it. Headed north. I was gonna say have a safe trip and all that, but I started thinking don't out you, but you're going. Okay.
Yeah.
She said it. My husband was the first person. Shy wasn't the first person. And I was like, I'm running to my appointment that I was going to here from there to there, and I was coming home, and he said, I said, it's bad, is all I said. It's bad.
He was
Do you
so
remember
sweet.
what I said? I know I sent the screenshots of
You sent it to me.
I said it's bad, and he said, well, there's no picture because it didn't go through at that point.
Mm-hmm.
And he said, there's no picture, but I'm sure it's okay or something. I'm not quite sure. Let me see if I can.
I'm looking too.
It wasn't that long ago. Come on.
We text far too much, girly.
Hold on. Where'd it go?
Those are the
The
kerchiefs.
haircut. Oh, no. Okay. Wait. I didn't say it's bad. I said, I have no hair. He said, me either. I don't see anything. I'll take your word for it. Wink. I sent a horrible, horrible picture because they didn't even style it. They couldn't style it. It was one of those things like they tried. This is supposed to be styled and it's like funky. Like, no, what is this? I said bad and not fixed. He said, did you say anything? And then he got the picture. He said, I think it's going to be fine. Just needs some fluffing and stuff. Looks pretty. Smiley face. Hey, it will be fine. Looks good. Less work. He tried. He tried so hard.
He did.
And
he absolutely did.
That was good that he didn't. You just laughed so hard you made your birds jump. Meanie.
Can I show the first picture you sent?
No.
Of the floor.
Oh, the hair?
Yes.
That's only 1/4 of it. So they had to keep cleaning.
So she's in the middle of cutting it. And you see all that hair? This is all of Bee's hair. It's all of it.
But that's not all my hair. Hold on.
It was at that point it was.
That was the first cut. There were 4 sweeps like that.
Yeah, you said that was only part of the back. Oh my God. No, you're so mad in these pictures. I could just feel it coming through.
No, they kept taking their hair and taking it to some unknown land because they didn't. After the first time, I was like, "That's all," and then they kept doing more. I know I should have. By then, I was in like I knew something was going wrong. You know, I thought it's just hair; they can fix it. When the other one come in and said, "Can I do something?" I thought, "Please fix this," and it just got worse from there.
Yeah. Who know? You know what? You may have like cheated on her with her boyfriend back in high school, and you just didn't remember her or something. Because that's what that it looked like a revenge thing, didn't it?
Okay, so that was when, like, after a day or so, I felt like, okay, I went to the sleepover and I fell asleep with the Mean Girls.
Yes.
And they just took chunks out of my head. And
yes,
like,
exactly. Weed whacker. Why would you put hair in your garden? That is my question.
You've never heard of that?
No. Why would you do that? For the birds to make nests?
No. For
to
the
ward
proteins. Tell her, rebrand.
My hair is so full of drugs it would kill everything. I can't. Yes,
if they put bubble gum in my hair, I would have sat and fought to get it out, but it was already gone.
Yeah, 15 to 17.
Nitrogen.
I think all the drugs in my body don't give nitrogen. I think that's why I'm going bald. I think the drugs are suffocating my head.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I know where you can get some hair vitamins.
Right? Oh my God.
Okay,
and then the ones that your hair, send it to me. I'll put it in my garden. At least I'll know it's drug free and it's still organic.
What does eggshells add? They do something to calcium.
Yeah, you have to wash out the eggs real good.
Yeah.
Let them dry and then crush them up. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I had really good crop of potatoes. I was getting the eggs from the farm.
Yeah.
Milk and honey. and just crushing them.
Did you ever
Like
figure out
that.
what the raid was for?
What the what? Say again?
The raid.
Oh yeah. Oh, they nailed them for growing marijuana
Oh, okay.
because they not only sold the stuff that they made the gummies and the THC stuff with. Apparently, they had a whole, what is it called when you pay to put stuff to shelter it and store it away?
Greenhouse.
No, no, no. This it's all black inside. It's dark inside. Storage shed, storage
Mhm.
room.
Yeah.
They paid for a storage room, and yeah, that was full of bags and bags and the big bags.
Yeah.
You know, the word that you suck them down with the vacuum cleaner, and then you put the top on, vacuum
Yeah.
seal them. Yes. So they removed like 700 pounds.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. But they're like, well, since we're a farm and we make organic stuff, and technically it's legal in Illinois for recreational and for medicinal, but 700 pounds, because, well, it is all from their plant, because you're only allowed like 12 plants per person, and you have to make sure that it's locked away from everybody, that so that nobody can steal your plants outside. It was all theirs.
Yeah.
They just are really good farmers, and they kept harvesting it and drying it, and harvesting it and drying it.
Yeah.
And
They shouldn't have kept that much of it.
right, but technically they were using it for their own personal use because they were selling it in their personal store.
Okay.
So that's what they're saying, and that's how they're fighting it, is that it was their personal use, making their personal products to sell.
Yeah. You're gonna have to. You're
And the
gonna have
sheriff,
to tell us about that rebrand. Okay.
yeah, sheriff said, yeah, no, that's not how it works. You're playing fast and loose with the law. And then they started charging $14 a dozen eggs. Ruh-roh.
14.
$14 a dozen.
Jeez.
14.
So did they get? Are they like truly busted for the?
The farm's still open, but they have legal fees, bad legal fees, and
They just got
they messed up
fined.
the farm. They ripped up the farm really bad, really bad.
Did they take away their growing rights?
No,
Hmm.
no, which is weird. Really, really weird. I just saw something. I watched a movie yesterday. Thunderbolts, also known as the New Avengers, and Bob.
Oh,
Is good.
I haven't watched anything. I haven't had internet.
I know. I know.
I haven't had internet.
Our friend is a little upset.
Our friend?
Maybe
Your
our
friend.
Maybe.
I don't know what.
I'll tell you in a little bit.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Anyway.
Yeah.
So, what are you doing? Babysitting?
Babysitting.
Did you lose anybody?
Hook's been gone for 3 days.
Oh, I'm not talking about at home. You're not babysitting them.
Yeah, no, I found Kit. He likes to hide in the closet. So Silas just climbed on my chest, literally like this, and he's got a real runny nose. I thought my kitty was bad. His nose is just running, and he just puts his face right on mine.
Ew.
My allergies, and he's just, phew, it's snot everywhere. It's like,
Ew, gross.
Silas Marner, you silly little Siamese sucker. But he was just holding me down. So then I got him off my chest. Then he draped himself over my legs, and I'm like, 3 o'clock in the morning. They're having conversations between them. They sound like humans. They sound like
Having
humans.
conversation.
You ever listen to how Siamese cats talk? They
Siamese
sound
cats,
like
I'm
humans.
not a fan of. I'll be honest with you. I don't hate cat any breed of cat. I don't. But
We
those
are Siamese, if you please.
Yeah, they love the Siamese cats.
the only experience I've had with them is my uncle had a pair, and he went somewhere and we babysat for him. And I didn't see those cats for nearly the whole time they were there because they hid under the bed.
Yes, yes.
And all you could do is lift it up and see eyeballs every once in a while from back in the
Mhm.
darkness. And it was like, I don't
Yeah.
like that. And
Yes. Yes. Oh, you remind me for the robot litter.
no.
Well, you said that and you didn't. So please remind me.
Let me take a note. Hold on. I'm busy. Hold on. Y'all wait while I try to
Thank
remember.
you. Thank you.
Hey, where are your pads? What do you call them?
My
Sticky notes.
I don't know. They're not here though.
Did you find any?
It's possible I found them and lost them again.
Did you find any at Lauren's to steal? I mean,
Yeah, no, there's none here. I don't, but Lauren has one. Yes, the litter robot. Yep, she's got the litter robot.
oh, I just did that.
What did you do?
You know the accordion type post-it notes.
Oh, well, yeah, you have to make them that way.
No, you buy them that way.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
I want to see you sit there and take apart a whole pad and keep doing that. Come on. Did you really?
Yes,
Are you serious?
yes. During lunch breaks and stuff, you can smoke and just.
Are you? You buy them like that?
I never knew that. Well, okay, so office supplies when I was working at pharmacy came in from Quill. So we never had to pay for anything. So putting them upside down like that was like no big deal.
It
They
is
lost
when
some of
you're.
their sticky.
I would rather have my lunch break than to have to sit and.
I said my
accordion.
smoking breaks, not my lunch. I ate during lunch breaks in the cafeteria. We had a really good chef kitchen. It was a very nice because they had all sorts of stuff. You're gonna do breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and then when they did
You have
mandatory,
4 of them.
4 litter robots.
Does your litter robots weigh your cat?
Well, yeah, they can tell which cat goes in. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Oh, remember she has the. Well, no, those were for the feeders. You had the colored tags on there, right?
Oh, rebrand.
Yeah, remember she showed the kittens, the
Yes.
cats, and they had the colors on their
Yes.
collar.
Yes.
But that was for the feeder, I think, not for the robot.
Right. The litter robot. Yeah, it gives the weight and it tells you Kit was here and Silas was here, and it gives you the
Didn't
weight.
yours have like where it takes a picture in there or something? Or how you
Lauren?
know which one?
No.
Hmm.
I don't know how she got them.
It does not weigh the cats.
Okay. This is the litter robot 4. This one is the most recent one because it's the newer one. But yeah, they still come out with that warning that you have to make sure that the cats get out in time.
That's lovely.
I've watched some bad videos that I'll never watch again.
Oh, don't.
Get a litter robot for Eddie cats. No, because there are knockoff litter robots that actually like shut. Yeah, it's just bad. Wireless Whiskers. Is that the name of the app here?
Hey, KJ. Thanks for stopping in.
Hello, KJ.
We hope you have an amazing evening yourself. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
I was just telling T-Dam that we need to do a chit chat about Petty Patty. It needs to happen. I'll have to schedule one and put it far in advance so people know it's coming.
Oh, that's the feeder you use. Yeah, that'd be nice. Maybe next week. There's enough stuff going on and you have to write everything down, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yep. That'd be a nice thing. That'd be a nice thing.
Can you hold on for just a second?
Yes, absolutely.
Hold on.
Absolutely. And if we look, how many people does it say is watching right now? 10 pipples. Yeah, I don't know why I'm on my iPad and in StreamYards, I can't see the chat. I can't really, well, I can't see anything. Number one, I don't have my glasses. I need new glasses, but
Okay, I'm sorry.
I can't see
Thank
the
you.
chat at all. So
Thank you.
that's why I'm looking up here.
Yeah, KJ, we need to get together and just talk about the stupidity of it and just bat some stuff around, chit chat about it.
Yes, the insanity of it all.
Something pulled, you know how when a 18-wheeler does it, lets the brake out and you know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
It did that out the front. I'm like, what? Because that's not my street, you know.
Oh,
They're doing something.
oh, your laptop crashed. Oh,
Yeah,
that's
you're supposed to tell us about that. So, part of that story. So the laptop I crashed was a Toshiba. The one I have now is an HP. I didn't know because I wasn't sure. And my remember I used to call when I started this and they made fun of me because I kept talking about my PC. Well, let's be for serious. I had an old computer and it was a PC. It was the tower
Yeah.
that sits on the floor. It was not a desktop. Everybody goes, no, that's a desktop. And I was like, no, it's not a desktop.
Oh, it's a PC. Yeah.
And so now I have a desktop. I do. And I was trying to tell Rebrand, yeah, come on.
Like my PC, the gaming PC is a PC. That fucking thing weighs like 150 pounds.
Right. But
It's a
this thing
PC.
is like smaller than
I know yours is so cute.
it's smaller than my router and it's smaller than any game system. Stop scratching, please. It's smaller than any game system like a Xbox or any, that type of gaming thing console.
It is. It's adorable.
It's tiny, and I don't have a. I was trying to see if I had a stick around here to measure it with, but it's probably 8 inches, maybe.
Yeah. It is so cute. There's no way it's 12 by 12. It's not even 8. It's not even 8 by 10. I would think maybe 5 by 7.
I found a 6-inch little ruler, and it's like 6.5 across the front of it.
Okay.
I'm trying to get to where I can get to the back. I don't want to unplug something by accident because it's under a what do you call that? It's probably just about the same, like maybe 7 this way.
It's small.
It's
did you drop a link for Rebrand?
I sent it to her in an email. If she needs me to drop it. Oh, there, I heard it pop. There you go.
Yeah, hold on a second. Let me shut down the other one. Am I here?
Yeah. Are we echoing or doing anything else?
No, I didn't want to talk until I had shut down everything else.
All right.
Hi, how are you? How you doing?
Welcome.
Your crown is beautiful. You look great. Awesome. Hi, Shy.
Hi, honey. How are you?
Thank you.
I'm just fine. Hold on. Let me see who's around me. I want to see if I have a kitten asshole to show you.
No,
No, she's not around. She's not around for me to show you. Sorry.
That's
Shy,
okay. I
do
have
not.
2 kitties already.
Do not ask for the kitties, Shy.
I'm not. I have 2. I'm kittied out.
Yeah,
She's enough for 15 kitties.
She's in her terrible 2 phase. You know what that's like with a kitten.
Yeah.
And her latest thing is she's trying to take on the macaws that are bigger than her.
Oh no, she's gonna get hurt.
You would think, but today the biggest, meanest macaw asshole in my house was sitting here preening her forehead. I'm laying on the couch dozing off, and I look up and the fucking bird is preening her forehead, and I'm like, oh my god, you're gonna lose a fucking eye.
Oh my
They
You know,
made
and every
goodness.
time I see her going over there, you know, I'm doing everything I can to distract, because you know, if you tell her no, or if you tell any animal no and try to, you know, like take away, the first thing they're going to do is run over there and try to do it, just like with a kid. So I do everything I can to distract,
I hear
you
him.
know, and she is hell bent on going over there, and it's like, oh my god, this cat's going to lose an eye.
Well, it sounds like the bird is very sweet with her.
No, he's an asshole. He's dangerous. He's a hormonal male, and he's surrounded by hormonal hens that are all trying to distract him, or trying to get him away from his chosen partner. No,
Oh,
it's not a good thing, and it's a cat. There's nothing I can do. You
Uh-oh.
know,
oh,
even if he was in a cage, they could still stick their paws through it.
true,
You know, yeah, and
true.
yeah, you know, all my other cats have learned to stay away from the birds. She will learn. You know,
She'll learn the hard way.
nobody, no cat in my house has had to learn the hard way. They
This
all
one will.
learn. No, she won't. And I'm sure they've all done this. I just have not observed one being so brazen as what she's
Gotcha.
doing. Yeah, she's determined to give me a heart attack. She's just determined to give me a heart attack is what it is.
That's what the
But it's
babies do.
yes, but none of the other ones have done this like that. You know, none of the other ones have decided to tempt it with the meanest motherfucking bird in the house.
With
So
bad, bad
Yeah.
Leroy
this
Brown.
is your first rodeo.
What's that?
This is your first rodeo.
With the meanest bird in the house, with the cat tempting it with the meanest bird in the house, yeah. But it's like, I can't believe he's actually sitting there preening her forehead. Really, seriously?
Wait till
Yeah,
you wake
it's
up
like,
and they're
oh my god.
snuggled up together.
Yeah, I've actually seen that with other birds and my Rottweiler years ago. So, yeah, anything's possible. But I mean, I don't encourage it, and it's not something I want to see. But you know, otherwise, it's perfect harmony. Anyway, so yeah, okay. My laptop shit the bed. I just bought it in what was it, April?
Okay.
It's the second laptop that shit the
Mhm.
bed in less than a year, and it's an
Mhm.
HP.
You have a
And I
warranty?
bought it.
Oh.
Um, okay, I bought it from the HP store on Amazon,
Okay.
and got a good deal on it.
Hmm.
Mistake number one, I got a good deal on it. I bought other laptops on Amazon that I got a
Okay.
good deal on, and they've lasted me a long time. I've been pleased with them.
Hmm.
I haven't had problems with them. They've lasted me a long time.
Okay.
Okay, so let me preface this story with that.
Okay.
Um, the first one crashed after 4 months. And, you know, I was having a little bit of a PTSD trigger moment. I wasn't thrilled with that laptop because I realized that I didn't pay attention to the screen resolution. It wasn't as high as I wanted.
Hmm.
And I was like, you know what? Oh, fuck it. I just don't like it. Anyway, I had emailed the seller. You know, you only get so much time when you buy a laptop on
Right.
Amazon.
Okay.
You know, and I was like, you know, I wasn't happy with the screen resolution. The seller wasn't responding back. It was a problem with the hard drive. The hard drive had crashed. The seller wasn't responded, and I'm like, oh, fuck it. I don't like the screen resolution. I'll just get a new one.
Okay.
And that's what I did. And you know, that other one is out of warranty now.
Gotcha.
So I went and got a new one, and I got that I believe it was April.
Okay.
So we're 4 months out, and it was working fine, great bells and whistles, you know, because you know I had, back then I'm like, when I get it, I'm like, you know what? I really want to do a YouTube channel, doing, my recipes and stuff like that because it's
Yeah.
great for my PTSD. My occupational therapist is really encouraging it because it'll help with my, PTSD and everything like that.
Uh-huh.
Um, so yeah, I want to get it and sort of work with my camera because, uh, I know from dealing with my webcam before, my overhead one, that I need at least this much RAM and I need the memory and stuff like that. So,
Mm-hmm.
that's what I went for. And I picked a laptop out that had, it already came with this. I didn't have them add anything to it. It's like it was advertised. It has this much RAM, it has this much memory and SSD drive. And
Okay.
guys, don't give me no shit. And I like the price on it. It seems reasonable,
Okay.
and I'm like, okay, yeah, this is the one I'm going to get. And it has been working flawlessly. And I've been thrilled with it. It had the screen resolution I wanted.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I was thrilled with it. And then I woke up last week and I went to turn it on, and I had the black screen with the blue box of death in it.
Oh
Said no,
no.
said no hard drive detected. That's exactly what the other one said.
Mm.
And I'm like, what the fuck? But this time I called HP, and I'm going through.
Holy
I'm going
cow.
through with first when you call HP, or I did it on the chat, the HP website,
Uh-huh.
and HP. I was on my iPad, and first when you do that first, you have to go with their AI chat box, and which I fucking hate not being able to deal with a human being.
Mm-hmm.
But they're like, oh yeah, this is all under warranty, because you have a 12-month warranty with it.
Okay,
And
that's
I'm
good.
like, whew, yeah, oh, yes, it is good, right? And
Sorry, I'm
I
not.
also, yeah, and the first thing they say is, we're going through this thing, and then they're like, oh yeah, this is all covered under warranty. It's a hard drive failure.
Okay.
And then they're like, yes, well, let's hook you up with a human so we could get this started. I'm paraphrasing, so we could start getting this fixed. And then they hooked me up with a human, and they started asking me the same questions the AI asked me. And he's like, okay, we got to do one more test, and this might take about 30 minutes. And I'm like, okay, it's like, I feel like I've been doing this for hours already. And we go through something else, and then he's like, wait a minute, how much RAM is installed? And it turns out that the seller, the seller that sold it through the HP store,
Mm-hmm.
um, added RAM and memory to it, and when he did that,
Oh,
it
voided the
voided the
warranty.
warranty out. It voided the warranty out.
Jesus.
And I'm like, wait a second. I didn't ask them to add this. This was how it was advertised.
Mhm.
So I didn't have these additions done. I didn't void the warranty out. This is how it was advertised, and it was not advertised that I bought an HP with the voided warranty. And HP pretty much told me, too bad, so sad. But if you bring it back to factory settings, we might be able to work with you. And then they cut me off. So I try to find the seller on Amazon,
Mm-hmm.
and of course there's no way for me to contact them, so I call Amazon, and Amazon they reach out to the seller,
Mhm.
and the seller contacts me actually pretty quickly. Oh wow, that was pretty quick. And the seller says, oh, just take out some of the memory and then send it to HP because it's still under warranty. What the
It,
fuck are you talking about? You sold me a laptop with a voided warranty, you know? And we're doing a little bit of rounds in Messenger. And by the way, if you have to go through Messenger on Amazon,
Uh-huh.
Amazon can see all the communication
Yes.
between you and a seller.
Yes.
I didn't know that. So
Oh,
any
yeah.
communication you have, Amazon sees it all.
Absolutely.
Which
Yes.
turned out good, but
Yeah.
you could have cursed him up and down and called him everything else. But
And it wouldn't have mattered because, they deserved it. But anyway, so I'm going back and forth with the seller, and they finally say, well, just return it and we'll refund you. And I'm like, oh, okay. Well, I need you to tell me how to make sure all my personal information is off this hard drive first because, my banking, my credit card information, everything's
Yeah.
on there.
You have to factory reset it.
it's got
Yeah, and
death on it.
yeah, and I can't because I got the blue screen of death on top of the black screen. And then
Oh,
I says,
crap.
and I said also, you need to tell me how to return it because that's not an option on my order screen. And while I'm waiting for a response, I also call Amazon and let them know because Amazon's on my speed dial at this point. And I also let them know, I'm like, hey, you can see the messages. Just go read the conversation so far. This way I have to paraphrase less because there's going to be a lot of 4-letter words coming out. And they're like, oh, okay. So they send them another message telling them to, send me the whatever so that I could, return the computer to them. Because I shouldn't be paying for this. And they did say, return the computer to us.
Mhm.
And that was on Friday, I believe. And then Sunday night, they send me another message. And it's as if it started everything all over again. And they're like, oh, well, you're out of our 30-day warranty. There's nothing we can do. You have to go through the manufacturer's warranty. And I was like, do you not realize that we've already had this conversation and you knew from the get-go that I was out of that 30-day warranty? And I went from cool as a cucumber to lava explosion when I read that.
When you talk to
And
the humans, get the name of the humans. Just write it down in a book somewhere. That's what I've learned.
oh, there's no talking to humans with that company. But so I didn't even respond to that. I called my digits hit the speed dial on Amazon again, and I'm already upgraded 2 levels above of who you talk to when you first call in.
Yeah.
Beyond the AI. Because as soon as I call in, it's like human being, fuck you, human being, until they put a human being on the phone.
I have a
Yes,
direct
I hate
line
talking to a computer.
agents. I don't
So,
deal with computers.
I have the number that I have the number, but anyway, yeah, they finally give me a human being, and I give them the case number, and I said, you might as well just send me up to the supervisor because I'm not going to sit here and keep repeating everything other than giving you the case number. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Whatever accent they are this week, at this hour when I call. And I get with the supervisor, and I says, no, it's somewhere overseas.
Kentucky. We're keeping it.
Pennsylvania, maybe. But anyway, I let them know. The email that I got, and I says clearly, and whoever answered that email doesn't realize that there's already communication going on, or their idea is just to frustrate me till I say fuck it and just walk away.
I think that's a lot of times the case, that they just try to frustrate you out of it.
Yeah.
Oh, I agree. And I says, this is ridiculous. And then I brought up again what happened with the last laptop. And I says, you can look at my messages and see that well within that warranty period, I had emailed them or messaged them and they never responded. And I just gave up. I says, I'm not giving up this time. And she says, I understand, and I'm starting to get the, I understand. And I'm like, she's flipping fucking pages on me. I'm going to explode. And I kept my cool, though. and I says, this is wrong. And I just kept reiterating, they sold me a laptop with an already violated warranty.
Right.
That's not my fault.
Right.
That's not my fault.
There's
Mhm.
And then she asked me, she says, are you willing to send the laptop back to them if I can get you a refund? And I says, absolutely. I says, I just need to know how to get my personal information off that hard drive first. That's the only concern. I says,
Yep.
I can't trust them to sell me a laptop with the manufacturer's warranty intact.
Mhm.
I says, I'm not going to trust them to take my information off there if I send it back with it all on there. I said, that is the only concern I have right now before I send it back. But I says, absolutely, I'm happy to give it back. Otherwise, what am I going to do with it? Use it for target practice? I says, which might be therapeutically very good for me at the moment.
Exactly.
She did actually chuckle when I said that. But I says,
Do you have real
absolutely.
strong magnets? Like the industrial strength magnets?
No, I haven't done magnet fishing yet, although it looks like fun. But
Because I think
no,
if you
I
put magnets on it, you can just wipe absolutely everything.
I wouldn't trust it until
actually I do have the cables, but I'm not making it that easy for them. I shouldn't have to do all the work, is my point. But just like they said, oh, just go in there and take out half the memory,
No,
and
it
then
means
then
nothing will ever work again once you do the magnets over it, unless
yeah, I
like
know,
it's things from
but
back in the day. Like if you
but I
wanted to
shouldn't
ruin
have but I
something, you
shouldn't
just
have to
walk by and
do
leave a magnet.
yes, but I shouldn't have to do all the work.
True.
They should be paying for it. Just like when they says, oh, just take out half the memory, one of the RAM chips, and
That's
the factory
bullshit.
will cover it. Which is
If
bullshit, because if I took out one of the RAM chips, it's still double the amount of RAM that this laptop was when it was
right,
manufactured. It's still twice the amount of RAM that this
right.
was supposed to
And
be
if you
able
knew
to
how to
handle.
build a damn laptop, you wouldn't be buying them from him anyway. If you knew how to do
Uh,
all these things.
well, I know how to put RAM in and out and stuff like that. But anyway, she's like, yes, but if I can get your refund, are you willing to return the laptop? And I'm like, absolutely. As soon as you give me guidance on how to get my information off of it. And she says, okay, let me put you on hold for a minute, okay? And I'm like, okay, fine. And I'm sitting there, the elevator music, whatever it is. And then she comes back on and she lets me know she got me a full 100% refund. And so
no
that's
return.
supposed to become what?
No return.
I didn't get to that part yet. You're jumping the gun.
I'm
But
blowing your cover here.
yes, you are. But 100% refund that I should have completely in my account by no later than Thursday because it's a holiday weekend. And then I'm like, okay, how are we working out this return? Because I have to get my information off here. And she says, you get to keep the laptop. Do what you want with it. I was like, whoa, holy shit. So I'm getting the return, and I am going to figure out how to get the laptop fixed. And the day before, I had already gone and ordered the RAM so I could reduce, drop down the laptop to the maximum RAM it's supposed to be able to carry, and try to get the warranty repairs on it. So, this whole and they're also banning that seller from selling on
Good.
Amazon again. And I says, you're
Good.
banning that seller, but they already have a backup store. And she says, probably, but we get rid of them one at a time as it comes up.
And that's good in one way, but then they're not like you can complain. I'm not saying you can't complain. You can complain, but like their seller feedback disappears because they're no longer a store. So now they got this new store where they have no negative feedback of what just happened to you on that new store. That's the worst part of it.
Right. So I mean, it's I did my part. I did what I could. It's one store, one takedown at a time.
Yeah.
And Amazon, they didn't make it exactly easy. They let the scammers get through, but they do make it right. One thing at a time. And that was just that was almost $1,000 for that laptop.
Mm-hmm.
So
It's all that RAM.
it is.
It's all that RAM you had in it.
Yeah. So if they can't fix the laptop, I'll scavenge that fucker and start selling it off piece by piece on eBay.
Mm-hmm.
So at least I know I'll be able to get, besides what they got back for me. I did already get my new laptop in. I was gonna get a desktop, but I was looking at everything and I wasn't getting any more feedback on a desktop. And I came across a great laptop, and
Is it
I'm
HP
like,
from the seller on Amazon?
yeah, how'd you guess? And I'm like, you know what? I haven't had a desktop model in 20 years, at least 20 years. I'm like, I cannot go back to a desktop.
Oh, come on.
And
You're
I
a gamer,
and I
you
went,
could.
no, I'm not a gamer. And I went with an Asus, which I've had an Asus before, and I cannot recall ever having a problem with it. I've just
Oh
always
yeah,
been
Asus
so
is
loyal.
good.
Yeah,
Asus
I've
is
just always been so loyal to HP, and until these last two, because of the fucktards on Amazon, and I'm not saying HP's bad. It's because of who I bought it from and who juiced it up that caused the problem with it. But with the way HP customer service did me, I I'll never trust because of their customer service and how they reacted. I'll never
Mhm.
buy. I'll never get another fucking HP again.
I had that with
HP's
Toshiba.
customer service fucked me over as far as I'm concerned.
I had the same experience with Toshiba, and that's why. And I know not everybody has, but I'm the same way with you. Like once you do me wrong, I'm done with you. So
Yep.
I'm not getting another Toshiba, no matter how good they are. I don't care.
Yep. I mean, with on my job, I've had Dells, I've had Lenovo, I've had HPs, and personally, I've had tons of HPs, and I've never had problems. Not it's computers. You have some normal problems here and there, and wear and tear and things, and you have some normal issues, but never like this. And I can understand that they got super juiced so they can make more money off of a lower over like a base model, and they juiced it up so they can get more money off it. The sellers where I got mine.
Mm-hmm.
That's not exactly HP's fault, but the way customer service treated me, that was wrong because it wasn't my fault what the sellers did to me.
When it was
You
sold through
know,
the HP store, as maybe third party through HP store, but it was sold through HP store, so it's kind of their fault too, no matter how you look at it.
Yeah, if
exactly.
they're not vetting their sellers.
Exactly. And because of that, HP has lost a lifelong
HPer.
HPer. Yeah, thank you. So fuck them. And I've only had one other Asus, however you say it.
Asus.
And actually, that's still up in my bedroom. That's hooked up to my TV in the bedroom. It's from when I used to stream from the laptop to the TV because I don't have a fire stick or anything attached to the TV in the bedroom.
Yeah.
And I haven't used it in forever. But I never had a problem with that laptop. It's like I can't believe I didn't think about this sooner. But yeah, the only thing I don't like about the Asus is that they this new one I got has it only has 32 gig of RAM on it, and they actually solder the RAM in, so I cannot do I can't easily upgrade that myself.
Mm-hmm. Where's your avatar,
But
Shy? We lost her.
But yeah, I got myself a nice Asus. I did the what is it? The Pro Air 16, I think it's called.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. You're up and running again.
Well, I still, it got here today. I'm still doing all the updates on it, and getting my shit downloaded on it still, and it's gonna take me a little while to get everything in there. Because you know what it's like when you first boot up a new laptop. Yeah, it runs right away, but you still have to get all your stuff in there.
Yep.
I did get my editing software in there. I love my Cyberlinks products. That's what I use for editing.
Hmm.
I don't know. I think I asked you. I don't remember though. What do you use for editing?
I don't do any editing on the computer other than, and I don't do it myself. He does it like and I've never, let me explain this. I use KineMaster on my phone, but I don't use the one on the computer. He has Filmora.
Oh, you did tell me that.
Um,
KineMaster. I recall that.
and then he has had to go in and do the studio for me at times to, like when I got peen bombed that time. He went in. It was so bad. It was just one frame, literally one frame. Like when you like pulled it all out and it was just one frame. But I just knew with the trouble I was having with people on YouTube that if I left that one frame that was such a blip on the radar, that they would report me for porn or something on my channel, And so
Right.
I had to get it edited out because there's nothing on my channel that I've taken down from day one, even as bad as it may be or good as it, whatever, it's still there. But I didn't want to like not do that. I don't even remember what the lie was about now. But anyway, I got porn bombed. And so I had to get him to go into studio and take that one frame out so that I could
Right.
back up. But I don't like studio, like YouTube Studio. I don't like the editing software that they are, what they have in there. I just don't care for it. It's
I've never
hard.
used it. Yeah, I use Cyberlink. I've been using that for I don't know, 5 or 6 years.
Is it a
I used
subscription?
well, it is now. When I first started using it, it wasn't,
Mm-hmm.
but it is now, and it's fantastic software. They do have a demo period. All I can say is, look at it, check it out, read up on it. You know, you could try the demo if you're interested, and if you're not, then uninstall.
Yeah. I'd like to get to a point like I'm already paying I pay $50 a year for the KineMaster. And I haven't used it like I should, like I did in the beginning. When I put some more videos out versus, well, in the beginning I didn't even do video. I mean, I did videos. I'm not gonna say I didn't. I would sit in front of my laptop and record directly onto my laptop. No cuts, no edits, no it was like a one-shot deal, and then I would
Hmm.
upload it straight. There was no editing to it whatsoever anywhere. And then once I got to putting little shorts and stuff up for the Christmases and Bass Pro Shop and Santa Claus and stuff like that, then I started like piecemealing them together and doing some editing. And so it's just kind of been a progression, a slow progression, but a progression. But I don't do a whole
Well,
lot of editing. Most of
well,
my
with Photo Director, or I mean, with Power Director, you have with the subscription, I think it's like a 365 thing. You could do a separate thing for photos. You have an audio option. You have a really good um, for screen recording.
mm-hmm.
It comes with a bunch of different things, and it's a fantastic program. I mean, I
But that's
used,
on your computer, right?
yeah, it's on the computer, and
Yeah.
it also has an option, and I didn't even realize this until just the other day. It's like, oh shit, I have a version of this. It's also on my iPad. I didn't have to stop downloading everything because my computer decided to be a fuckwad. I could have been doing shit on my iPad. I completely forgot about that. But
Hello, Terry Lynn's came into chat. Sorry. That's the first comment we've had in a long time. Hello.
hey Terry. But yeah, it has a lot of flex, and I mean, back when my kids were still in high school, back in the I think it was like in the early 1920s,
Mhm.
I used Adobe Photo Premiere, and a couple of those other programs,
Yeah.
and and made some really great DVDs of their wrestling and their sports and stuff. And
Mhm.
so I mean, I'm familiar with those programs from back then, and then migrated to some other things. And then I came across the Cyberlink programs. Oh, I used Photo Impact too at one point. I don't remember who made that. Maybe that was early pre-Cyberlink before they sold out to somebody else. I don't remember. But and then ended up migrating to the Cyberlink programs. And I mean, I still have not figured out all the capabilities, and it's just like wow. I wish I had the time to just sit down, and I wish I had somebody to hold my hand and walk me through everything that it can do, because it's just
Shy, what
unlimited.
are you doing? Shy, can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Which one
It
are you?
looks like she's getting ready to do the Jamie Lee Curtis bed striptease and
All right, are you on
sucking
the
her
right?
finger.
I know, right? Are you on the right one?
I think so. Hello?
Okay, you had two up there.
I'm sorry.
Okay, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. I was just like, there was another one popped up, and I was like, Shy, is that you?
I'm having a rough go of it right now.
Okay, well, you can go down. I'll call you
I
up.
didn't do it.
I
No,
know, no, it's not you. It's not you. I'm gonna
Do I need to
I'm gonna
find a
keep
kitten
watching.
asshole for you?
No, honey, no. All right, I'll watch in the other room.
okay,
Okay.
all right, bye.
All right, bye.
Bye.
All right, sorry. She just, I had
No,
another one,
no.
and I didn't know if I wanted to make sure it was her before,
Yeah, no. I kind of feel bad now.
get
But
bombed again.
it is more than the kind. It is, but it's the ability it has. I mean, it has the options with AI and all kinds of funky ass shit on there. It does way more than I've even explored yet, because I just don't have the time to explore everything that it has available to it.
It
I
looks
mean, if you even have a little bit of interest in looking at something,
mhm.
I would say go to the website and just read what it has available. And they do have a the free trial thing. Check it out. You know what harm is there in just checking it out?
Yeah.
Terry, I did say hi.
I'm sorry. Did she come? I'm sorry. I'm over here looking on a website. If she's speaking, I missed it. I saw the
No,
hi.
she said hi, and she hasn't said anything else. I just wanted to
Oh,
make sure that she knows I said hi.
definitely.
Yeah, 'cause she's been on her break.
It says it's only, well, I don't know what I'm looking at. The Director Suite 365. Buy it now from $783 a month.
Yeah, they have the director suite. You have the option of doing the just the monthly, and then if you do it annually, I think most places are like that. If you pay all at once for the annual thing, it's cheaper. It's always cheaper.
Yeah, that's why I do the $49.99 a month. I mean, a year. Sorry, a year for the other one, because I don't know what it is a month on KindMaster, but it's definitely saved me money to do the year. I
Yeah,
said it was like
but
$10 a month, but
yeah, they have it's um the
all
director
right.
suite. And yeah, there's the other one that includes everything though. There's one that includes everything, that has the audio and the photo. And I'm not going to open mine up yet, because since I'm
No.
still just getting used to this laptop, I'll probably screw something up, like
So
disconnect us, or I don't know, it might shoot something out through my windows, and I don't know.
I don't know what's all. So the one I'm seeing, Director Suite for Windows is $93.99 a year. And then Director Suite 365 plus Promeo is
Yes, yeah, I think that's I'm sorry. There, I guess we have a little bit of lag. I have the Promeo, and
Yeah.
I have no idea what Promeo is, but I have it because I thought it sounded cool.
So that one's $128.98. And then there's something else that's another $50 you can purchase for unlimited premium stock content plan, but I don't know what that is.
I did not add that.
So you have the 128 plan, the year of Promeo and Director Suite.
Yes,
Okay.
but
I'll
yeah,
look into-
I think mine is due for coming up for renewal probably in another month or so.
Yeah.
But what I would suggest, unless you need something right now, is wait for try out the free trial,
Hmm.
see if you like it, and then wait to see if they have like a Black Friday sale coming up.
Yeah.
Since we're coming up on that time of year, because they usually come up with some good
That's how I
sales.
get my all my anything. Well, I don't have a lot of streaming, I'll be honest with you, but when I do the streaming plans, I wait till Black Friday sales or those like I have Peacock for it used to be $19.99 a year, but now it's $29.99 a year. After like I'm talking I've had it for like 5 years or whatever it is, but I wait till the
Peacock?
uh-huh.
What else are you getting with Peacock? Because I think I pay like $5 for Peacock.
A
You
month.
must be getting like channels and shit with it.
Yeah, I get it. I have all the live and
Oh, that explains it. Because yeah, I don't pay for live channels.
yeah. Yep. But that's the only one. We don't have like Netflix. We have the free Amazon, not free because it's with the Prime, you know. So we have the Amazon stuff that comes with Prime. And
Right,
then
I have that.
Then I have Peacock. I don't have like Netflix or Paramount or I don't know what else is out there.
I have Paramount. I think, what do I have? I have Paramount, but I think I have Paramount because I have uh Walmart Plus. So I get my Paramount because I have Walmart Plus. I have HBO Max because I have DoorDash. That's a perk of having DoorDash.
Mm-hmm.
And, I thought about canceling DoorDash because I hardly ever use it. But I like HBO Max because, it has some of the shows that I like on it. And it's like, well, if I cancel DoorDash, I want to
Then
keep
you lose your
HBO
channel.
Max. I'll lose some of my shows from HBO Plus, and it'll cost it. I think it cost me like $1 or $2 more. If I pay for HBO Max alone for $1 or $2 more,
You have the Grubhub.
No, it's DoorDash.
Oh, DoorDash. Sorry.
So
Grubhub comes with Prime, doesn't it?
oh, does it?
I think so. I don't
Maybe
use
in
those
your
delivery
area.
services. I live in the city where I can go down the corner and get anything I want, and I don't have to pay a delivery fee.
Well, I live in a small town and
Yeah.
everything's close. But when you're mostly a shut-in because of PTSD,
Mm-hmm.
it's nice to have everything come to you.
Oh yeah.
So that's well, it's a blessing and a curse at the same time. I should rather is how I should rather put it. But I do get out more now than I did before, though. But it still
That's
has
good.
its
You're making
advantages.
improvements.
I am.
Mm-hmm.
But it is still nice to have, for when you're having those days, it is still nice to have, that option of having delivery. And it's also real nice and convenient for when the weather sucks. Let's not rule out those days.
Yeah, well, we don't have them as bad as you do.
Yes, because, winter is coming.
Well, you're in where are you at the Pocono Mountain? No, the Montana Cabana.
Coastal Montana.
Where?
Costa, Montana.
Costa, Montana.
Yes, Costa, Montana. Remember, because Sarah figured I was in Costa Rica because she heard birds, and Roddy Mom figured I was in Montana or something because of the snow, because I mentioned snow, heavy snow.
Costa,
You know,
Montana.
so yeah, so we'll just go with Costa, Montana.
Got it.
So
You might have to climb the mountain, so you have to have someone bring it to you.
yes, yes, they have to climb the Rockalachas. You know, yes, the hybrids of the Rockies and the Appalachians. Appalachians. Appalachias.
Appalachians
Appalachias.
in the Montanas, so the Monopalachas.
There you go. See, you're on my train. You have joined my tour bus.
There we go. Crazy town, here we
Yes.
come.
Yes.
So
So-
I haven't been online for a couple days, so I just kind of been chilling out and forgetting what day it is, and found out it was Friday. So, see, I see Friday, and I'm like, oh, it's like board game movie night type situation. And Shy sees Friday, and she's like, it's party time, and so we had different ideas of what Friday was. So I just figured I'd go live and have a boring party.
There was nothing boring about this party.
So
It went in so many different directions, but the only thing that it was lacking was a cat asshole.
yes, okay. Would you like to show the cat asshole so that I can get banned from YouTube? You go right ahead. No,
It didn't get you bad last time.
true story.
True story. And no, she's nowhere to be seen.
Oh,
She's
good.
being she has a shy asshole today.
Thankfully. Poor baby.
Terry, you have no idea what that's about, do you?
Tara, good to see you. I'm sorry, Tara. Oh, no, Terry Lynn. Was she here? No, I don't remember. Not here. Was it on? That was on your channel. Was it not?
Oh, you know what? That was on my channel.
I think it
Yes,
was on
it's
your
only my channel. That was a my channel thing. Yes, my channel was showing kitten
I'm
assholes.
on the wrong screen. I'm sorry.
Yes.
Why can't I?
Oh, Terry has no idea about the kitten asshole. So B, you get to tell her.
I have no idea. Tira, I'm trying to pin your thing and it won't let me. What's up? Not pin it, but show it on the screen. What is going on here?
StreamYard's being a dick.
No, well, it's not in StreamYard, is it? Well, hold on, let me go to StreamYard. Maybe is that what I'm doing wrong? There you go. You're the winner. You're the winner.
I've done 2 lives. You're asking me?
You're the winner. Okay, Terry Lynn, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to. For some reason, my chat's not working on one screen, but I got it. We're pinned. Thank you, Tara. Thank you. I don't know about the cat asshole. So Shy didn't have her glasses on, right? And she wanted to see the kitties, and she was holding them up one by one. And did she ask for
No,
it again?
she wanted to see my new sweet Rosie Posey Schmitten kitten.
Oh, the baby
Siamese
Rosie.
kitten. Yes, the baby Rosie kitten.
Baby Rosie. And
she was trying to steal her. She wants to steal her.
Oh, yeah, that's where there's a community post that has like not a dead body with the cat on it, and not gonna take my cat. And then so she pulls up this cat and puts it butt first, and Shy is sitting there leaning in. That's what killed me the most. I died because she just kept leaning in and leaning in and leaning in. She was almost nose to nose with the screen with a cat ass in front of her face.
It wasn't any cat. That was Rosie Posey Schmitten kitten.
Oh well.
Yep. So she wanted to see that kitten again, the kitten that she wants to steal. So I let her see the kitten that she wants to steal.
But it wasn't just. I was sitting here looking at just a picture of the cat butt, and she's over there sticking her nose closer and closer.
She had her nose right up the ass.
I was dying laughing, and I was like, she's just sticking her head right up that butt. Like, what is she doing?
Can't make this shit up.
Oh, it was funny, Terry. You had Terry Lynn. She was leaning in, like leaning her nose into that cat's ass, even though it was on the screen. It was just like, what are you doing? She didn't have her glasses on. She was trying to look at the kitty.
You don't have to like cats, and you would have been dying. You would have been howling with laughter.
It was a good one. We were laughing at her, that's for sure. I still laugh at her. She saw her Rosie Posey, though, didn't she?
She sure saw Rosie. You just can't make this shit up.
Nope. Shy, if you're listening, you need to go fix the robot litter. Here's your reminder when you get off here that you need to go check the robot litter. There you go.
What is wrong with the little robot?
I think she just needs she's just cat sitting, so it's not, I don't know if they need to check it or see where it's at, or I don't know. That's not my
Well, the little robots can have problems and can have glitches, and I've had mine for I've had little robots for 10 years, and I've gone through all the problems with it. So if she's having a problem with it, just ask me, and I could probably help her through it.
Okay. I think she said on here just a minute ago she had, well, you know, when she was up here, she had the 4, the newest one or something. So I don't know.
Well, it's still a computer.
Computer.
Okay, mine don't tell me how much my fucking cat weighs, but you know, if it's giving her if it's blinking certain light signals, if I can't tell her what the problem is and how to fix it, I could tell her how to find out what the problem is and how to fix it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. They're a bitch when they act up, but you know, you could always sit there and scold it and point your finger and shake your finger at it and say, "I'll unplug you, motherfucker."
Right.
Yeah. I threaten it, and usually they turn blue when you do that. The light on it turns blue when you threaten them.
So what have you made lately with your not with your sauerkraut, but you made sauerkraut, and then that's the last we've seen of your products. So have you made anything else lately?
Not too much because you know, I got to where I was having a little bit of a stressful, and I get this way sometimes. I get where I stress myself out, overly stress myself out,
Mm-hmm.
and I just had to put everything on hold. And you know, I think it was with, you know, there was just some family stuff going on, and when that goes on, everything else freezes up on me.
I know that all too well. I'm not you. I'm talking. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, so everything freezes up on me when that happens because you know, my family's out of state, and even though I can't do anything about it, you know,
Yeah.
my grandson was supposed to be out here for 2 weeks with me this summer. That didn't happen. Not because there's any problem with me or with him or anything. It's just that, you know, with dynamics and shit. Because, and you know, he's a teenager too. You know, but you know, that weighed on me, and that affects, you know, emotionally.
Right.
You know, with my PTSD, you know, that was weighing on me, and even though I tried to, you know, press it down, you know, that bothered me, and it affected how I was dealing with other things. And I had that, and you know, just some other little shit, and you know, I wasn't being as efficient as I should be. So, you know, I haven't been getting things done the way I should be. So, you know, and then you throw in the computer glitch. That happened last week. That was like the end of it. But, you know, yeah, and you know, hey, I'm a human, and sometimes I do fucktard things. So, you know, it is what it is.
I was laughing at Terry's comment. Terry Lynn, litter robots, cat beach chairs. That's Curls has a large. It's like a cat tower, if you will, but it's got a beach chair and a palm tree but you know what I'm talking about, like a cat,
Yeah.
the carpeted thing. So the cat beach chairs and beds, you cat lovers are crazy.
You should see what I go through with my birds. Terry, are you not an animal person?
She doesn't like cats. She's well, Terry Lynn, I do not want to put words into your mouth by any means, but she just does not like cats. They're not soft and fluffy to her. They're not.
You know what? I can appreciate that to an extent because I'm allergic to cats, but I've built up a resistance to short-haired cats. That's why my cats are all short hairs.
Mm-hmm.
I never had a cat until 2011. My ex, John, showed up at my house at Thanksgiving with a cat that he found in his barn. He lived in Virginia.
Yeah.
We broke up. We broke up after like 5.5 years, and showed up with it at Thanksgiving. And I was like, you know what? I'm not. My schedule's much slower than yours between Thanksgiving and Christmas. Just leave it here. You know, my house is like 2,700 square feet. I'll manage. You know, because it was still being bottle fed. You know, I'm like, yeah. I'm like, I'll manage. You know, your schedule's more hectic. Mine's slower. Leave it here. You know, and then the kitten never left. We broke up a few months after that, and then look at me now. You know, yeah, I have several more cats, and since then, you know, my big dogs have passed away. They aged out, and I can't, you know, walk big dogs anymore, you know, physically, you know, and you know, now I'm, you know, cats and birds, you know, fuck it all. Who knew? But you know, all the years I've spent working with, you know, cats, big
Yes.
cats, and everything, and working in clinics with cats, I've built up enough resistance where I can manage around cats. I can't be around long-haired cats though for long. The long-haired cats will cause me asthma attacks.
It's like Shy's
But
allergic to animals, cats, dogs, you know, fur, dander, hair, whatever it is. And she just keeps putting in the allergy meds and keep going, but she loves them so much.
oh, my pulmonologist gives me a ration of shit all the time. She's like, how many fucking birds, and this is literally how they talk to me, how many fucking animals and birds and cats you have now? You know they're not helping. I'm like, yeah, well, fucking deal with it. What meds are you gonna help me with this time? You know, you know, if it wasn't for when I went full blown PTSD, if it wasn't for having to take care of my animals, I'd be dead.
Yes, I know. I mean,
You
not
know,
like you've told me,
yeah.
I know, but I mean, you got to have something that even when you say not today, that they say, yeah, I'm still hungry. I need something, you know.
Yeah, you know, all my family was out of state, you know, and you know, yeah, when my grandson was born right around the same time that I went full blown, and he did for the first 5 years spend probably 75% of the time living with me, but that other 25% of the time that he wasn't here would have been real easy to off myself.
You,
And you know, with PTSD, I mean, I was in bad shape. I don't even know how I managed when he was here, but I did. You know, I mean, I was in really really bad shape. I spent even when he was here, I was still tap dancing on the edge of that dark precipice. You know,
mm-hmm.
but you know, hey,
You've made it through though, and then like well, since I've been talking to you, you know, not, but you've done a lot of things that step outside your comfort zone or to put yourself out there to experience something that you may not have otherwise, that you would have protected yourself from, or, and it's not been easy. I don't mean like you just jumped right out there, and because I know what you've been going through, but you've done a lot.
I keep trying, and when I get out there, it's still stressful. I am the queen of fake it till you make it.
Well, that I
And,
keep trying to explain everybody in my world, and to even my doctors or whatever, that like on the surface I'm the duck, you know, I'm sailing across the water, but you don't know how bad I'm fighting to you know, the
oh,
fear.
that water roll. Yes, that water just rolls off your back. You look normal, you act normal,
But I
but when
am.
you get home, you collapse.
Mm-hmm.
You're exhausted. You are physically, mentally, and emotionally exhausted from faking it till you make it to make yourself look normal while you were out there. Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yep.
Yep.
But you're doing
Yeah.
it. That's the point, though. You know,
Yeah.
you can. It's easy to close the windows, close the door, and just stay where you're at, and it's safer. It's more comfortable.
Yeah, and and my therapists and OTs over the years have said that every time you do it, it gets easier. And I'm like,
You know,
yep, you keep telling me
I
that.
I don't know. I don't know that it gets easier. Okay, Terry Lynn. I don't know that it gets easier. It's more tolerable. I wouldn't say easy, because that just makes it sound like, oh, you'll get to where you can just be normal and smooth sailing and nothing's ever going to affect you, or, you know, and I don't think that that's even, I don't know. I'd like to think that it's possible, but I don't think it is. I think there's just a new way of life, and coming to terms with it, and knowing how to go through those feelings of the anxiety to get out there, the exhaustion afterwards, you know, I think that changes where you get more comfortable in how to deal with that feeling and how to take care of those feelings or needs. Go ahead and crash, you know, do the deed, do what you have to do, get the act taken care of, but then come home and crash, you know,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
okay.
I would agree with that. Yeah, some situations when I'm out, some situations are easier than others.
Yeah.
I may, like when I'm at one of the stores, and I'll sit there and I make myself chit chat with other people, and chit chatting with one person might be real easy. Chit
Mm-hmm.
chatting with another is excruciating,
Yeah.
but I make myself do it. The one farm that I go to, it's easy to talk with the farmer,
Mm-hmm.
and I enjoy that interaction. But I go to another place, like if going to a store in that same area, it's not easy. It depends on, how many people are around, what type of people.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's so many different variables. No same place, no two places are the same. It's too many variables. And then, with me, there's certain smells. A certain smell can come through, and it could just set me off. And
Mm-hmm.
those smells go back to things that happened to me when I was stationed at Camp Pendleton.
Yeah.
There's a smell that can bring me back to things that happened to me when I was a kid.
Mm-hmm.
Those are all part of triggers. And at least now, I haven't had a smell come that has hit me without me recognizing it now. So at least that's a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a good thing. I haven't had a phantom smell hit me.
That since I've
And then
done the treatment though, I've lost so one of mine is fire. It's an easy one to describe. We were in a house fire, and well, there's multiple fires in my history, right? So just smelling like a cookout or the fireplace from down the street, or just it's all season, it's all the time, just that smell of fire, and since I've had the treatment, I've been doing so much better with my smells. I still have noticed jumping with sudden movements or out of the peripheral more so than like just if I see it or know it's happening, it's not Because used to, you could stand right in front of me and drop a book and it would still make me jump. You know what I mean? Because even though I
Right.
see it, I know what it is, it's still that sound, But now it's more so things that I don't have the phantom ones or the ones that I kind of project to happen, or it happens now. So it's a good thing. It's real. But
Right.
they're the peripheral, when I don't know what's happening or coming, but it's not as bad. That's the best part. But the smells are good for me right now. Cigarette smells, another one. There's just, I have things that it just triggers things, and I've been
Right.
really good with it. So, and it's not stuff you can avoid. If there's some things you can avoid, that's good. But those are things you can't avoid. It's going to happen for the rest of my life.
Right. I understand that. I have it's like back when we were kids, we're in the same age bracket.
Mhm.
That in some of those kid makeup kits, that rose perfume that would be in those kids
Yeah.
kits, that is a major trigger to me.
Mm-hmm.
The smell of real roses, I'm fine with. Rose essential oil, I'm fine with. But that sickly scent from that cheap rose, and it's not, it's a specific smell, and that'll come to me as like a phantom smell.
Yeah.
And how weird is that? It's a phantom smell. And I now know that when that's coming on, that's there's a memory coming up.
Yeah.
And it's the weirdest, trippiest shit. And yeah, that's not pleasant. When I and it's taken years to be able to um try to manipulate that. When that's the only way I can explain that. When I start getting that phantom smell coming in, and first time when I told, I've talked to my doctors about this before, and they just kind of laughed at me when I told them I'm getting these weird smells. And they're like, "Oh, you must have a sinus infection." What the fuck? Really? And this is as I was coming into my PTSD break.
Yeah.
You know, but talking with my therapist about it, they just looked at me like, well, this is strange because it's something they hadn't experienced before even. But they figured out that, as I'm getting these, and that's what they were. They're phantom smells because there's nothing around me to explain why I'm smelling this weird sickly smell.
Mm-hmm.
And what they figured out is it is a memory coming out. And I know this sounds really weird, doesn't it?
No. You know why?
You've experienced this?
Album. Yeah.
But when I'm starting to get that, the only thing I can do is try to manipulate it, and something I can try to manipulate that with having something else around me. My occupational therapist is like, keep something else around you, different essential oils that you could try to cancel that out. My regular therapist is try to start thinking about something else. I forget some, right now it's evading me, some of the other tools, my toolbox of tools for my mental health, different things to try to manipulate that memory of that smell away. It's weird how they explained it. Well, you know how therapists work.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, but
And
yeah,
some
so
things
I
do
have
work,
I
but they're
some
more
things do,
temporary.
and yeah, and what works today on it might not work tomorrow.
There you go.
Yeah, so it's therapy and all the different groups and stuff that I've done. It's just a
Mm-hmm.
matter about building tools in your toolbox.
The
because
trouble is though when something goes down that you have to like sift through that freaking toolbox in a 90 seconds of what am I going to use
oh
for
my
this one?
God.
What am I using today?
Yes. And it's like, you know what? Right now, fuck's given 0.
Mhm.
Yep. Because nothing's working.
Sorry about that, but I know. And then your toolbox gets full at times. And you're like, I got all these tools, but finding the right one is going to be a problem.
Yep. Yep. There's a dent in my hallway for me banging my head there so many times.
Hmm.
Yep. Oh, it's not extremely obvious, but the wall there, it's a little bit smoother.
Hmm.
Instead of having a little bit of texture on that drywall area, it's smoother from the amount of times I've banged my head on it.
Kind of like rubbing a worry stone, only different.
Wow, I've never heard it put that way, but I like that. I like that. I'm going to use that. I wish I had a pen handy nearby so I could write that down. Hey, meow meow.
Well, I don't
Did you
want to
hear
cut you
that?
off, but I'm hitting my 2 hour mark where I like peak and my animals go berserk because they don't have a person to be with them and they're all sitting here looking at me and they're trying to whine and want some. I can't say the word for being good.
Well, did you just hear one of my cats that just meowed at me?
Mm,
Meow meow just jumped on my lap and meowed.
it's time. You've been
Did you
occupied.
just meow again? So yes, I just had a little love jump on my lap. That was meow meow. My grandson named her because she's a talker.
There you go.
Yes,
That
and she
makes it
always
easy.
goes meow meow meow.
All right. Well, I want to thank you. I want to thank Shy for coming up first, and then you joining us and running her off for me. No, I'm just kidding. I'm so kidding. Thank you, Shy. I appreciate you coming.
I did. And
And
hey, Shy, I'm still number 1.
oh
Oh, by
no,
the way,
wait,
Terry,
are you
you
really?
didn't.
Terry
You
Lynn didn't take it from you?
no, Terry, you're not even showing a number. Nanny, nanny, boo, boo.
No,
Nanny, nanny, boo, boo.
she's fourth. She's in fourth. But
Nanny, nanny, boo, boo.
it looks on my end that Tira took that from you.
The fuck?
Click on the at the top. Click on the top fan. What does it say? Yeah, top fans with the crown.
Oh shit. Oh
Tira,
well, wait a second here.
she hit that super chat and it went boop.
The fuck?
She knocked you out again, Tira. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate you, and I'm glad you're doing well. No, really, thank you, Rebren, for coming up and having a chit chat with me, and we'll have another chit chat. Where'd you go? I thought I kicked you
Oh,
off.
I'm here. No, I'm just trying to figure out how to get my crown back here real quick. Oh, look at that.
What did you put in more comments? The fuck? Oh, she's hitting it. Let me see. Top fans. Oh no.
Oh, no, she's 250. I'm never
Yeah.
going to catch up with that. Oh, well, yeah, you know what? Well, I'm not paying for your love and affection. How
That's
about
right.
that?
Yeah, catch the
Terry, it was
replay.
nice seeing you.
Catch the replay so you can hear about my hair and
Yes, catch the replay. You could hear about my cat's asshole.
Yeah.
And you could hear, no, not really. Well, yeah, actually, really. But catch the replay and you can hear about how HP's an asshole, but how Amazon came through in a clinch.
There you go.
Yeah, because they really did, much to my surprise. And yeah, and as soon as I get everything updated and uploaded and taken care of, my channel will be coming in with some more content here. I just
Okay.
gotta, yeah, it takes a while to get everything updated and uploaded. You know what that's like when you have a new computer.
You're almost there.
Yeah, it's like every like 15 minutes. Oh, it's been updated. It's been updated. It's been updated. Yeah, and then this has been going on for the last, all day.
Have a good night, Terry
Updated,
Lynn. Thanks for coming by.
updated.
And at
Yes,
least
have a
when
good
you're,
night, Terry.
you're
Look
late,
forward
you
to
can do the
hearing.
do up.
I'm sorry. We have a little bit of a delay, so I don't mean to interrupt you.
I was just said that at least when you're doing the replay, you can do the 2.0 and get through it faster.
Yeah. I look forward to hearing updates on what's going on with your house, Terry. I have been keeping up with that.
That's sad. I'm sorry it's taken so long, but at least you're back in your room. But the rest of it's a problem. So, all right. Well, I got to get off of here, and they're getting so antsy. They're running around crazy. I know this is about the time yours go down. Mine are just getting up, ready to have a little party here.
Well, they got to go pee.
They do. Yeah, they do. I'm sorry about your nightmare, Terry. Well, I'll talk to you later.
Okay. Good night, ladies.
All right. Bye bye.